Video is uploading while it uploads. Just hopefully it doesn't crash. I really hope it doesn't. I don't trust my computer, but hopefully it doesn't. And these are the days where I'm not concerned about where we have news. We are trading. Okay, that was too much. I think it's usually somewhere here. Okay, we can use this. It's not too much. It's not too bad. Okay, so do we have anything before? Absolutely before. Before the opening, we had nothing. We had this guy. It hit the DP. I'll be very happy. After hitting it, CSD something. Comes back. Let's say there. 35. That is it. That is the stop. 20 points. Maybe I want to push it to 25, but that is the stop. 20 points. Especially once I'm seeing this, I think I remember this trade. I missed it. I wasn't available there, and I think I just trusted this level. And we'll go through it. It's yeah, that was close because at the minute it had been an OB, then this would have been. So this was the OB. This is not an expansion through this. We only consider this is an expansion at an M level. I don't use it. Why? I use it only if this is an OB, then this is an expansion. If the OB is through this is an expansion with an OB. Someone can even argue this is the expansion through it. So we have to choose our poison. This, now you're seeking lower prices. This. Type 2, this failed. A close above this, no more lower prices. No more lower prices. So this, and I remember buying, I bought somewhere here. I was just lucky because I didn't see this. And I got up. Why? I still use this levels that failed. So 20 points or not, 20 points, we'll take 20 points, but it lost 35, so you have gained just 50, you've lost let's say 35 points. Let's say 35. It's going to be a long day. Let's take the loss. Let's 35 points. I didn't even got 20 points. Let's say 35. And let's remove all this. Bang, bang, bang. Expansion. Comes below it. Expansion. Refugee you want to buy. Comes below it you want to sell. Bang, bang, bang. I want to buy because this touched this. Ha! I remember now why I was more buying. This I was looking at like price. I remember that I was analyzing that okay, price came down here because we closed this, so price could still come down. But so in this hour, we closed below this now. So this is again an expansion that started from here. This is not an opportunity to sell. Yeah, it's not for me. If it was, it should have been a good trade for 20 points and close something before. Yeah, I'm not going to waste this while. I really trust these levels. I really do. I really do. Additionally, I remembered on this trade, this was here. Don't forget, I'll be seeing this. This ran here. I think this was the trade that I was actually saying. It just looked the same. Oh, I bought this. I bought this. So I didn't care for this. I bought this. Why? We are back above this guy. We already tested it here. I didn't get an opportunity because I wanted to go lower. Above this, and we've already lost here again. So OB. We have another OB for this expansion. Validates the OB. Nothing is here. Crash down below this OB with an FUG type 2. Pissed off because I'm thinking, why? Invalidation here. Closes out here. 16 point again. Down by almost half of the account at this point. Because not the dollar account, because we have $50. Not $50 actually. This last one was $16, so that's us. The first one was $35. You closed first position at 0.5. Next one was $17, so you're down $17. I'm down by $20. Thereabout, not up. Oh, why did I delete all those? No reason. So we delete this loss. But what happens? We are validated again. We are not going short. Short was lost. And don't forget, did your short give you 20 points from here? 12 points. 12 points will have covered the loss here. Usually after these rejections, I don't know, it's like trades that go like this. And I would have forgot this as one normally. This is me just, but it doesn't matter. Yes, this, I'm pissed off here that I didn't buy this again because I really like, double confirmation. This goes down, comes here, takes short. I think once, maybe not. Let's just forget that. Comes here, goes up. I don't know if this was when points made the video or not. No, it wasn't. Goes up. We are back above this level, above our old level that failed. So all this was manipulation above this old level that failed, and you see, according to Quant's history, we are back. Do we have an entry for this guy? No. It failed here. These are the times that we do not know, we expect price to come back down. It wants to rip. It goes above here, we do not cry, we enter here. Stops there. First position, 40 points. Second one, there. We're going to do 40 because first position was about 47. There's no 20 points here. Doesn't make sense. Maximum. Okay. 26, 25, 27, 25, 27. Okay, the target is 25, 47. We're back in green because our first 35 that loss was on one position. Actually, it was bigger because that would have been 35 times 5, 17. So your 47 is not even close yet. But we have to manage it. We'll make it all back, I believe. And I'll be pissed off because this is on the cards. And when I would have entered here with the size I would use down there. But it is what it is. What happens here? Oh, good things happen to bad people. Oh, bad things happen to good people. We cross this. We tag this. Hard stop means I'll get stopped here. 12 points. Tags into this. Why won't I extend? Even though I'm seeing that FUG, where am I supposed to go? 30 or 25 points above, somewhere here. I would not. Why? I've taken a loss. This is size. Takes me out. Painful. So we would not write this as. Actually, we should write this off. That would be strange because if that is 35, we just wrote the 35 because we'll have taken 20 so that would be 15. 15 times 5 will be 75. Plus that would be what is left. If I'm using 0.5 the way I do it, let's just do that. So that'll be 75 actually. I didn't do that for the rest, but the rest didn't fail that. Nah. Let's just leave at 35. This. Yeah, I will have let to send this instantly. My scheme here. This is scanned out. You know, this can happen. This should be minimum 25, 27. Yeah. I'm confused. I will do this. Okay. Okay. Because I like to take all the losses so that you take the first 12 loss and the re-entry. Yeah. For 25. This is now here. That's the only way. But renew seeing all this now. So because if this wins again, this is 40. This is $40. This makes up for a lot. I'm trying to really see the way I can realistically. I know in real life I didn't take this loss just this week. This was something I'll allow to play against me because I don't stop. I don't let that disturb me. I don't be using stop losses now. Try to not freeze. Just stop this. I don't like seeing this. And I remember this day because I remember where it went to. I know that I stopped it out because I took this long too. So I'm trying my best to find a position that works. Let's just do this 30 points. So that'll be 20, 30, 50, 30, 30 points. So I'm just recording for both 30 points, but it's not really true. This will have pissed me off. That was expansion into it. Oh, I entered this again. Very sure of it now, and I remember why. This you do type 1 again, OB, and you're risking. And if you did not, now you have to enter here because it's the expansion. Did it close above it? Yes, but this is not closing to. This is closed above this. I don't know. I want to say like that there are nuances to it. This is a type 1. It needs it needs this. I have to take that again. And I know that some people took it. Not that some people. I took it in real life. So that's 40. I took this long expansion. This comes here. Right? That's the problem. When I took this, I didn't use a stop. But what is the thing I didn't want to see? I don't want an expansion to close above me. So this is pre-open. What did we use the other time? 20 points. And it's against the DP, and that was why I remember the closing here. This is a trade that is on 32 points. Because this has less risk. You have to accept it. Is there bias in my trading? Absolutely. I see how the data is working. Absolutely, there's bias in it. This comes back here. You have to sell this. Yeah, we sold it. And then after this closed below again. Give me a type 2. Type 2 didn't confirm. It was above it, so we want a type 2 below it. Price doesn't want to go down. It goes up. Do we have anything to trade? No, nothing. We don't have any. We don't have anything to enter. Our longs have won. So if you are afraid pre-market, several opportunities presented itself. Our longs have won and now closed above. Do we have a type 2? No. Just the CST on is on it. Why did I take this out? I forgot we touched this. Hit this, hit that. For CST, nothing. Instead, I waited. This, I sold here, but you sold here. Stops above here. Yeah, I don't try to find because we're saying on this DPD you can use up to 30. So but what stops still goes out. Why was I confident to hold it low? This is low minimum. Yeah. This on this day, this is not 20 points. This first entry is 38. This is going down. Not 20 points. This failed. This is not failing. This is rejecting. We are not hanging here. You push it. You have to push it. Minimum. Not here. Not here. Not here. Minimum. We already have this. You CST this guy. I think this was the one that we were looking at. She wanted this. This was the one Erica. Yeah, Erica. This was the trade we're looking at. So sometimes you trade these setups a lot. You start seeing similarities between days. Erica got stopped for 20, and this was where she wanted. Yeah. Because this is the range of opportunity, and I think price even died for yeah, because it died here. So I remembered after this is what I did. This was the range of opportunity. I extended it. What then did I do that day? Because price was going down, I then added here just my own trade. I was holding, and I was like this, and I was telling, I think when this CSD happened, I was like, I'm gonna close it. So I'd taken 20, and I was like, you know what, I'm closing because I don't want this to happen. And price just ranged and died here. But this is an old trade. This is just the continuation down, and that reached this D level, so maybe 20 points. But yeah, I remember after the CSD, I sold this here. So I would only have this because I sold here. I will do 20 points for that time. No, that's not that. It's this, and after I said I didn't want a CSD, so 70 points. So 38. This is a 30, it's not the 20 gig, this is a 38 gig. 38 gig. First entry is 38. No fear here. 38. 20 is here. Tax it goes below 20. Also, it's confirming this is a sell. Where's the best place it's gonna happen? It can come back to my entry. We have to hold it. Don't let that's fair. Don't do crazy size. We've already made up everything that we lost. We have to. We have to trust that this, as it hits high, it's hitting down. So 70. Okay, I'm adding this because expansion comes back above. Start with type 2. Type 1. Type 1. OB is back into this. I'm adding this. What do I want to see? OB, CST, this comes back. I'm adding this because I did actually in real life take it. This was my final TP, but I know it didn't give me, and I closed it after I didn't. I just paper trade. I just left it. But I was like 20 points was enough or something, or 50 or somewhere there. That is probably just had 20 for that. I'm just showing this. This correlated with price going down comes back to this. Even if you were using this close, not a week at sold here, close type 2. When your type 2 was forming, you didn't get it because you saw this, you sold, you sell here again. Your stop is, if you sold here, your stop is not here. Your stop is above here. Why? Price can close here. If I'm selling there, first TP, last TP, D to D. So me saying 70 here is not madness. This is even me not even using the full potential of the trade. So 20. Just to do proof. If this CSD, I hate this, like pisses me off because I can only enter here for the first 20. The next limit is going to be here. So in this instance, this is close to invalidation. Price can come down. In this instance, I'm only going to take 20 here. The invalidation is too much for me. I'll trust this 20. Another 20. And if price comes down here, bet your ass I'm taking it. So first one, I don't know, very cool. But at least here, depending on, let's just see this a little. I want to see where the D level will have formed. See how price came back there because we've touched this D level. Type 1. Oh my god. So I still have this here, which is to the left. Previous entry, type 1, confirms here, OB, no expansion up. Where are we targeting for the first entry? It's not 20 points, it's this, it's 30 points. Where's the rest going? Yeah. Like I said, I moved to, this is the examples where I moved to break even. This as it for 30 points. This is exposure. I'm moving to BE now. I'm at BE in this trade. Takes me out. I'm okay with it. Pissing me off. Really angry that we didn't come low, but it's the truth. The trade is the trade. Now I've deleted my entry because there's no point. It's gonna run down. Or not, let's leave it. Yeah, who cares? The day is not over yet. Let's just put it over. On this day, you take the 20, you're on. That's a big position, so this 20 is bigger. Put this line here, in case we come back there. Set this aside. Or not. Lots of opportunity. Put this, that is enough. It's a lot of trade. This is 20 points. We've taken this, we've taken more. This tops us out. This is the expansion. This is OB. Did we close above? No. No, we did not. So this didn't give another entry because this was here and came back here and before it died. But what did it give? This OB. I remember Erica was talking about it. But why is this OB important? It is too big. It dies into it. Remember that I was playing this. Where's the stop? Where's the TP? Yeah. Oh yeah. Why? If this is valid, then price wants to go here. Minimum. So 25 points. 25. And I will delete this because this is under expansion. This is its OB. We close above it. This is so within the valid realm. Stops are here. What happened? We did not close with an expansion. This loses. It is okay. It throws an expansion here, so this loses here. And I see this, I accept it. 14 points. You accept it, you don't fight it. Now we've closed above this. So like I usually say, this is an expansion, but this was the OB, so this is the expansion to close above. If close above this, until we close above this, nothing. Give me a type 2, please. We touch this, now I want a type 2 desperately. Nothing, nothing. Give a type 2 here. This is the instance where you trust it, because we are trading D1, 18, push all up to 20. 18 point is good. This is valid. It's also tap this. This is the type 2s you buy. Why? I'm trusting D11. I can accept it. This is normal risk. If it loses on a $100 account, this is $5. If it wins, this is 34. This is 2.5. Yeah, $3.47. Didn't. Good. If you felt it was going higher, which I didn't feel at the time, though it was coming back to this old level. You see the way it tanked from it again. Beautiful. But I wouldn't use it. But 9 year and the other stuff, all that stuff to work here. Yes, so I'm not adding more. What did we have? We had an expansion, we had an OB, we had an expansion to that OB. All right, we want to go up. Price goes up. It's a D level. Okay. Comes back below it. All right, sorry, done. We are not trading you again. Type 2, if you are so bold, this is a sell. Type 1, this is type 2, sell. If you are so bold that we are back here, this is it. Where you target this. Type 2, we are using this type 2 to target this one. It's a continuation down. This is just you flexing for 20 points. And why is it valid? Because quant takes this. You use this. Where are you checking out? You're checking out here. You move to be 20 points. Of course, I'm biased with this in case anybody's watching on one track. But all my bias has an explanation to it. Even if you move this up, this is 25 points. It has an explanation. This is not crazy a trade to take. Maybe not there. Oh yes, I use this risk. No top wick. M, no top wick. M level. OB. Of course you're taking this trade. An OB to your previous OB. Of course I'm taking this trade. Of course. So 20 points. We delete this. We break below our type 2 with an FEG. We break back above it. We confirm this FEG, but we've already traded this trade. This is nothing. Don't get greedy with trades. We've traded this. This is a new one, but this new trade is an invalidation of this. I'm not taking this. There is no reason to take it. It's not because it lost, but type 2. Don't forget, this is invalidation. Why am I risking 10 points? This is a trade. This is just, let's say, okay, you want to target it, but this is 14, and my invalidation is 21 points. Why am I risking this trade for this to get this sell? Yes, they put my limit here, not risk closing, FEG closing. It closed. If I saw this and it closed below, I'll be very pissed. Came up again. I don't like this. This type 2 again is constant. Even if I did not, I'm closing it here. Type 2 confirmed again. Closing it there. Okay, I'm telling myself it's just stupid of me to enter. 11 points. Close below. Pissed me off. But this is a type 1, not a type 2. Close below this, we have hit this, we have hit this. We ran down first, but there was nothing. It was only a type 2, type 1. This guy. I want to buy, don't forget down there. So this guy dumps. This is a type 2. So if you are so bold, which we can because we're looking at the old setup, you fail to reach here, you think you are going down. This is the first time we have a type 2. It got confirmed after here. Stops above this. Yeah, 14 points. Is it worth it? Yes. Will I put it there? No. Type 2. It's this. Let's say if you believe you're going here, this is valid. These are continuation setups. This is the OB. Goes above it. You didn't buy it. All right. This is not a sell. It's an expansion. OB. We expanded above this and this. We are no longer looking for sells. We buy this because we are who we are. This 22, 25. We are above this. Where's the first place I want to take profit? 20 points. Why? This old guy, this is the first time we're coming back to eat after confirming this. It can reject. It rejected. It's 20 points. But 120 points there. Type 1. I do not like this. I went to Jordan instantly. I do not like this. Type 2 again. We like multiple type 2s and we are bullish. Now, on this one, what am I doing? I'm pushing my luck. I'm not saying I'm going to get it here. Once this hits, an old level hits, what are you doing? You have to shave off here. Take it here at after 30 points. I'm definitely a B here. But we already taken 20 points, so we'll close this and we'll risk the 20 that we just took. And let's see. Good Lord. Whew. This is why I like backtesting. This is when I love it. When I am able to not see a trade, but I can trust it. So we took a position here on this first one, drawdown, not invalidated. We won 20 points. We added a position when we're here because this had not won then. We won, we're like close this 20 points. Use that 20 points here. Well, this was not a trade, and hold it to here. Should we add it? Of course we would add it, Jesus. Where would we add it? Would have been pissed off. Yeah. When it's rejected to 44 and came back almost to break even at 14. Why? Once I see this rejection again, most likely we'll close it here. I'll be angry like 46, but we have to trust this. Move to B. If you just took positions here, close one here. Once it's happened, close it. Leave this, and this doesn't go off there. This is fear. This is a setup of its own, 78. But on this setup, we'll leave it for 50 points. So we are bullish. Fail to reach it. Type 2. You are bullish. DDDM. I wish I should have done this. I should have had a DDDM using it. This is how we use it. I don't will I take all these trades? No. But I'm thinking, I've seen I'm bullish in this place. I came at this time. I missed out all the fun on the guys. I want to follow rules, but I'm following. Like he says, I'm following responsibly. So let us do it responsibly. That is valid. Now I'm definitely deleting this. This is not coming back. If it comes back, I don't trust it. But that'll be very interesting if price came back to 21.095. So this is the hour. Perhaps it's okay. Expansion type 2 time 1. We're not coming down here because we didn't go down there, so it's not like in the previous hour we touched this level. So, and I was not bearish. But if you're playing type 1s, this down, this type 2 didn't touch this, sell this. Why? OB type 2. We've already won this continuation. Okay, maybe it's not going for there. Or its setup is its own. Where are you getting out? This didn't. Okay, all right. Let's play it normally. We didn't play type 2 because we played type 2 just to go up. It's a continuation setup. OB expansion. OB touch this. Validate it here. OB worst case scenario 18 points. 14 points. Type 2 FEG, we've already used it to play it, comes back as a type 1, tags it, thank you, play it again. Why? You're still bullish to come here, the setup is still running. You're thinking, what if I miss the idiot trade? Actually stop swearing. 15 points because I'm fearful. 23 points. According to Quant, if Quant's ever watching this, kicking himself like, expand this trade, you know where price is going. No, it's simple. Just trusting our setups. Reach is here. This is the guy we don't. So in all of this, let me just delete it so we don't lose track. Expansion, another expansion, OB that touched it. This is the guy we do not want to close above. We do not close above this guy. Do we have anything here that we need to worry about? No, all the type 2 trades here have won. This guy, OB, CST. If we CST this, then we sell. Opens, nothing. This is just a normal candle. This is just a normal 2 a.m. This is gone. It can sell, but we don't care. This hour didn't get here, didn't get here in this hour. This is gone. Expansion, OB. So we can either use this as an expansion its own, it is OB, or use this whole expansion. Either which way, for us to be long, this price point is sensitive. This will be. Expand above it, look for a type 2 up. Close below this, sell this. So close below this, sell this if it's worth it. Because this is like a type 1, type 2. So let's see what happens. Ignore this. Price can react there, but it's done. The DP number 3 is done. Jesus, it's loud. I like it. I like, maybe this is what has affected me. I miss this. I miss back testing and just playing and seeing and recording myself and seeing price. I miss it a lot. A lot. Plan. plan. So this was the plan. Close bit above this comes here. Oh wow, almost perfect. Close below this. Right, so close below this, confirm my OB. Close below this, and I'm going to sell into this OB. So where was our trade? OB. Sell into it. Stop. There. Yeah. Is it nice? Absolutely not. Looking at this type of small. Why am I swearing? I'm really sorry. I do not enjoy this type. But is it valid? Yes. In Thursday, I only spent 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes in drawdown. And this is our invalidation. I'm tracking this. Do not close above this. This quantity is insane. Old level. Okay, sorry. That was didn't touch it again. Oh my god. This stuff. Okay, missed it. Did touch it. Feed issues. Touch this. Didn't touch it. Just this one. But you've seen that capital has been the maybe actually just very far away. Not the fairest, if I can say. Either way, didn't touch it, but we are not using it because it's 2 hours ago. I think in GJ it works. This will I push this now? If I was trading for the first time, yes, this is my range of opportunity. Why? Type 2, this under type 2, sell this, miss this, sell this, stop it here. This 20 points, 27. Now I'm done because I'm looking at this old level. We've confirmed this here, we've confirmed this OB here, we come back here. Anticipating it with this shot there. 26, 28. So this is how it goes, you know. So what else should have gone on today? It's getting late. What else? So we did it, we only added 17. I like this. I like when I see this happen. This type 2 expansion. First one, OB. We didn't return to it, but just kept expanding away. Type 2, oh my god. Type 1, okay. Nothing. Do nothing. End of the day, we do not care unless we see a type 2 to sell to 3 o'clock. Nice. Does it come back here? That'll be very interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, wow. This old level. Wow. Didn't come to. I didn't see this. I have a feeling this will lose. I just don't know. I have this tags it at the end of this CST. We buy 20 points. 25. You have to give us 20 points. It's the end of the day. And where am I with again? I'm not confident in this, so maybe 35. I'm not confident at all. This is also an old level. I trust this more. I trust it a little. 25. Also, again, we have it again. So we have it again here. In this place, if I'm holding it, I want this. This is the only time that I can have a trade overnight if it doesn't touch me, because I believe this might hit I believe in this, and I will work. This has to be worth it for me. One position out here, one position. Did this touch this eye? No. Fine. Would you look at that? I want to see if it comes back and goes up or not. This is ego now, my ego. I'm still sleeping. Oh my god, he's going to lose. Oh my god. This is an ego trade. Oof. I'm awake. I'm thinking, wow. Oh, I've closed B. Not be, I've closed enough to handle the position if it loses, so it will be at 0. Yeah. Now this trade has closed. I would wake up around here. I'm 2. I'm awake. 45. And one entry. So one entry, if it peaks here, will be at 45. That one entry will be 35. Take me out. The other one will be I. So 35 wins at sometimes here. So when I wake up, with a closing at B, or accepting. But this is an ego trade. We're not having this. I don't know the trade on this. It's too much risk. This is amazing. At this old level, we came here and there was a bounce off it exactly here. We hold this. I don't know. The only issue is that this was in drawdown and it's making me think, what could I have done? But I cannot ignore the fact that this old level, I was anticipating it, and these have not given anything much. Minimal risk. And I had this. I have to take this. This is one that I hold true. I cannot move to B because all through this time it is there. I have to. This is the only place I can risk, but I will not have this trade even though it's 1, but we were expecting this. So even if we just set this limit here, our limit here, and we extended it here because it can go down. So if we bought this, like I'm just not limit here. So this is the only place we could have bought so that our stops is not too big. So after this rejection, we buy it here and we use this old stop. This is 37. This is a trade. It has to be 1-to-1 of 20 points B and it takes me out. So I would not have it. This is glorious. This makes every sense. And for some reasons, you know why I didn't. Maybe because I have traded it and I remember I was interested in this. But this makes sense because I want to sell here. But last hour of the day, so not random. We didn't have this. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay to leave trades alone. Right, to not hard stop. It's okay. 25 plus 47 plus 30 plus 40 plus 32 plus 70 plus 20 plus 22 plus 30 plus 25 plus 17 plus 40 plus 50 plus 17 plus 14 plus 23 plus 17 32. Wait a minute. 25 plus 47 plus 30 plus 40. Like I said, There's always one. It was also last Thursday, was crazy. Where everything just aligns. You could have made bank. This is just intentional. Trust the setup. There's something. Complete animation. 35 plus 6 then plus 12 plus 10 plus 11 88. Days like this are stressful because when you lose most times. Losing just stops. 3 losses, 2 losses, 3, 4, 5 losses, and because of this. Of course, I'd have taken a lot to make this back, but this is even using 5th loss. So if I'm using just sell per 1 on every trade, I made $51 using 0.1 lot, and I lost $88. Oh my goodness. And then let's do the last day. It's exhausting. Really, but I needed to do this. I really needed to. That. Coconut. Holy guacamole. Wow. That was interesting. 1 minute. So, this didn't know this hell. Do you look at that 40 points? I put them wrong. Okay. Pre-markets, anything of interest? No. We've closed below this. We've closed below this. Market is just running down. We've touched this. So calmer. Calmer, calmer, calmer. Calmer. There's no rush because we're expanding through this. And I think this was Trump's madness. Touch this. This is something to review. Expansion, OB. I'll buy this. Loss. It's okay. Oof, it's not okay. $7 loss. $100 account. $35. Don't like that. Don't like starting my day like that. It's a big loss. 35 points. That is what it is. 36. Start around true. What else? OB. Did we close below this? Yes. What is an FEG? No. Type 2. Can I buy this after suffering that? Yes, but nah, I don't want to because we are below. We've not confirmed this. We have not confirmed this. We close below it again. This will be again. So, all right, sell, 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 sell. Nothing. Expands below, above this. Yes, done. Okay. Now we want to sell again. I want to buy because if we violated, we are above this end line. Buy. 32. I'll buy this again. Time to make the money back. I've had a good week. I'm feeling very positive. I see this. I don't know that, but yeah, I would add. Traded setup 28. Loses 28. This is not bad. This is not good. 36, 28. 28 and 2 setups. That is not good at all. You've lost a lot, almost 100. That's $10 down on the 100K account, on the $100 account. And yeah. Now this, we'll switch to 5 minutes because when I'm getting exhausted, and then the trade does that. It's like, yeah, try to buy and it fails, and then it runs. Now you're asking yourself, what could I have done better? Nothing, just lost. It's like, because I would not have waited for these type 2s again. So this, because, how should I have? No, it lost. On the M1, once a trade, even on H1, once a trade loses, it's done. I just let it go. Started here. This was only a type 2. Will I buy? No. Why? I've taken 2 type 2s that I've lost. Of course, this is maybe a nice indication again, because type 2s keep appearing. This is another 1 year. This is another 1 year. It's like market wants to reap. Now, this is where I buy opens, actually, because everything has been indicating it wants to go up. This also went down. So I'm at a type 2 here. And it came back down here, but that level I've sold here. Type 1. Expansion ended here. We closed above it. So type 1. Expanded above it with an FEG. It's its target. Good Lord. Please, I'm begging. This, I'm selling this. Stops here. I'll sell again here. What do I want to make back? This here, down here. I would push my luck. I know myself. I will push my luck. But don't forget, type 2, I do not like this. It didn't confirm. Type 2 didn't confirm. Type 2 close above this. Oof, this would hurt me because it closed here. I'm very pissed off. But this will be my first sign. It's rejecting. Don't close above here. Above here, once this happens, I have to close the first position. Once this happens, I'm very mad. It goes up here, I'm really mad. Why didn't I even close it quicker? Why didn't I take it stuff here? But I know myself, I would hold back because this is the entry. But this guy, these to go up, this is the entry. That is the trade. That is a trade. So 57 points here. And 43, and I've been kicking myself why I didn't take this rejection. Yeah. Well, let's say we close it here. 43. That is CSD. Type 2. So 44. 57. Not bad. We are close to recovering. What do they? Don't forget, it's a big lot size. Even if it's just the one, but let's say we're using just one lot. We're not even varying it. In this instance, another loss, and I will show you why, and I'll be very angry again. This is an old one. We're having it here on this hour. Once this hits, that's why I bought it up back, and I'm saying I'm going to hold it here. Once this, oh, would you look at that? We didn't have a CST. I remember this bloody trade. This also, yeah, this took its time. This, it closed above it. CST, no. CST happened here. Really annoying stuff. Really annoying. This will say it's a type 2. No. This went up. It closed back above this. Down below this, we've seen where selling quickly has helped. CST didn't happen. Happened here and it went down. It came back up. This, I would sell this. Stops is here, 34. I do not like it. What else will I? Where else will I sell? And this, oh, this is 20. This is a 20 because of this drawdown. Once this happens, of course, I'll be looking desperately, wanting desperately for an OB because it's a type 1, desperately. So, first things first, expansion, OB. We're looking for a type 2. This is a type 2, didn't confirm. This is the type 1. Oh, expansion, OB. Realize this type 2, no, this. We are looking for a type 2 that happened after this. Nothing. This will be the first type 2. Since this is expanding and waiting, I would want this. This is the problem. Where do I put my stop? This is too much. Do nothing. In all these things, the thing I want to mention is to do nothing. Just to do nothing. I cannot enter this. This is too wild. Type 2 didn't confirm here. Okay. I want a type 2 lower. Not for this, but so I can attack it easier. So 20 points, you're still holding. I wanted to close. This is low probability because we've closed above this. Actually, I shouldn't be in this. 20 points because I regret it. Because with this, I'm open less risk. Comes back here. Now I'm looking. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a type 2 that I can use. First type 2. I could sell this again because we are almost back below this. And now, once this hits, this should have scared me, but once this hits, I'm going out. But we only got 20 points. The fact that we have taken out. So, 20 points. Coming back here, we want to buy. OB didn't touch it, but our previous expansion is saying we want to buy. This didn't come back. Pin. Because this is the OB and didn't come back. And it goes expansion. We close it with an FEG. Okay, give me type 2. Now I'm coming back here. And also the reason why I cancel this is because whatever extra trade I've taken here will cancel itself by maybe trying desperately to buy. So type 2, where am I going? Yeah, it's 2 points. I'm not a crazy person. I will see 42 points taking previous highs and not close, considering the fact that this is even lower. It is an OB here. This is a normal trade, of course. Yeah. This, I don't like this. Taking a previous high. Yeah. So what only we got 20. Whatever position I'm taking. This is B. Of course, this is the only place I can take another type 2, but it ran up. So 20. Today is already at this point. I don't want to trade this day again. I'm asking myself, why didn't I just walk away? 20, it got to 40. This is a previous high, of course. This is, I don't want to see this. This is an old level. Not crazy. This is an OB. A CSD of this OB means that this is a new trade. Of course, this is, I'm saying price can expand. I just don't know where to. So if I entered here and we are doing this again, and we close this, of course, I'm closing my double positions. If I've not taken a partial. So I've taken a partial when we are above 40 points. I've taken something up. We are above a previous high. I've taken 20. This is B now. This means close your B. Doesn't hit me out at B. I close it and walk away. Not consume there, kind of there bad. So I only measure the 20, not even adding this. This is an explanation. Sorry, I talked to myself to really convince myself that I am not lying or I'm not confident, if I can use that word. This is high. We want to buy this, but this has not been confirmed. I'm not buying this again because this is an old setup. Why will I want to buy this? This is an expansion. It's a type 1. It needs an OB. OB. Okay. Yes, sir. Does this OB have an FEG? No, sir. This expansion stopped there. Okay. Close this. Why would I sell? This is a type 2. I'm even selling it here. Price is not going to, it's not coming back here. Not now. This hurts me badly. It doesn't need. But like I said, I'm not a maniac. There's already one, but as a what? There is stress. 6 point, no. 20 points is up on one entry. Entry 32, got to 30 and rejected and came back again. I'd be so sure, considering the fact that I even got it quickly. So, additionally, I don't want it to close above here again. Even though this is expansion, I don't want this to happen again. Once this is closing, so let's say you had, because if you have not bought this, let's say you didn't sell this and you're waiting for price to come back here, this expanded here, an FEG above your hold level, above your OB. While this is forming, this is where your entries has not come. You know that you already have an FEG here. If this doesn't die and it comes up, your trade is invalid, so you're not in this trade at all. I don't know if you get it. OB. Oh, sorry. OB. Let's say you didn't get entry here because you didn't use this type 2 and you just wait for price to run. I think I recap this trade. FEG here, you're already expanding. Once this is coming, didn't pick your entry. You're watching it, it's going down again. You're thinking, maybe I should have jumped in, but you're waiting. What is happening? Then you start feeling, I'm not putting up, I'm canceling my limit. It doesn't make sense to put the limit there because this is just free money, but we can put it here. It's 30 bucks. This is 9 cents, 90 cents if it was minimum lot, $1. But why? Okay, I'll add the 10 cents because we close this, you will close this. Yeah, there's an FEG, it has been invalidated. This expansion has an FEG. Once this happens, you close it. So we added 9. But it's not a trade to take. And this is 20 points. So margin is 22. Why? If you can risk this, and I cannot follow if I'm jumping into this because I'm saying it and I've taken 20 and I'm not waiting for 2 points to hit it, because if it doesn't hit it, I'm going to be happy. And I've taken something off and then this takes me a B and I'm re-entering here with half of the risk I've made, then I have to add it. What happens here? This is ideal condition, of course. We've closed again above this guy. What are we looking for? Type 2. Pisses me off. Would you look at that? A type 2 with an OB. Pain. But another hour already ended, so this is painful. Pain. These days where I'm like, please don't let me blow an account, or please don't let me do stupid things, because I've had a wonderful day. These are the days where you get back to B and you just close the trade. You're like, you know what? I'm done for today. Why? Because it's like, it's not going to work for you or something. So this, we traded this, we wanted a type 2, it didn't happen until here. Above, you want to buy. That's why I was looking at this. Like, it was what in my mind, like, okay, can I buy this desperately because I feel price is going up? We've tested this type 2, it's not forming, it rejects. Can I buy this up? But let's just keep it grounded because this was this was an OB to a type 2. This was a risky buy, but I look 10 points. Could also have died because this went down. So I'm not adding that to the trade. And what happened? Future expansion. Okay. Ugh, pain. Motherfucker. Sorry. As it closes above this my future. And we didn't see yesterday, so this is just, I'm not going to engage in this. I'm not going to engage in any buy. But what will I do? Sell this. This, my stop is a big one. Be very angry with this stop. Be very angry with it. 20 points. Previous one. 20 points. I will target, I try to be honest, I will target this for the, at least for the first one. 20 points that failed. The second position stays. This is big. So it's after risk. 20 points. I know that I'm up here, but I want us to do, we are failing to close here. This is close to the end of the day. I'm really worried. We come back here again. If this trade is still ongoing, okay, we'll do this. If it loses, it loses. I'll record 42 points. If it wins, well, where's the range of opportunity? This was the range of opportunity. You have not tested this. You have not tested this. Life happens. Lord. This is why I love backtest without saying everything, because you're like, okay, you don't know what is going to happen, so you trust it. And I will record that. Will I take it? I do not know. I do not know. But for the purpose of backtest, this is the beauty. I like when I see a trade that I do, and I'm thinking, yes, I already took 20. Now I'm risking half the risk. It comes back to me. This is the invalidation. I cannot put it in the middle. This is its invalidation. Even from the first one, that's why I said it's a tough risk to use, because this is far bigger than my average risk and not for the day, kind of day I'm having. Okay. Rejection, yeah, I would have closed because it's rejecting this place. Okay, not 100. 53. You know. I'm sorry, I swell a lot. This is to myself. Nothing was here again because we didn't close above this. So this expansion was not a type 2 for me to buy. It was just a regular trade. And then come back here so we can see this. So nothing started this time. We've touched this type 2 to buy. So the last type 2 we can find to buy, was it worth it? No. End of the day, gave 20 years. But would I have bought this? Maybe not. Maybe not, because I'm holding against this. Maybe I can buy it to hedge my 42, but what if it loses and then it goes up? I do not know. Or you can buy this. Type 1, OB, confirms, doesn't go to the, I'm not surprised it's not going to the OB. You can buy this. This is worth it. This is worth it. This is worth it. Gandalf stuff. This is worth it. But another 24 we're not adding. Oh, I'm very happy. I like when I trust myself and just let it play. Okay. Pain is about to start. FVG. Why? Why can't you just pick it up here? So why can't you just to where? Oh, to this guy. So this is the candle. There are reasons why I would, even if I had to close my trade, I would re-enter. I'm an idiot sometimes. The CST is here. Even if I had not closed that trade, this 34, I have to re-enter here. and it goes against me, like, why didn't I just finish this thing and swear and close myself? And then this is why it is important to not over leverage. It doesn't make you desperately close a trade. It makes you trust the setup. So that was this, because I was wondering why this had an arrow. OB. OB goes down. This will not come. Eric has told me to not always come back here, but we have to find something else. Gives type 1. Would you look at that? Type 1 comes back by expansion, not a close. I like this 35. I'm dancing. Doesn't come back here. You're pissed. OB. Can I use this OB? No. Is this a nice OB? Yes. This cell, I'm edging myself. Price touches this. Is there anything here? I'm looking even for a type 2. There is a type 2. You can sell. Comes down here. If you didn't buy this before, because you are waiting down here, like Erica, I'm looking at you. It's still one, and it's still there. So, for me, why? The fact it came low, I'm saying hallelujah, thank you, because I will do it. So, this as one. This is a trade from before OB. This is a type 1 OB, type 1 buy. Where am I going to? Maybe not, but yeah. Type 1, type 1, type 1. You're allowed to buy this 20 points, 18, 20. So I'm not targeting that. It's a lie. 21. That is still running against us, the 53 points. It's a different setup. And we're using all this to make the money in case. That's what I tell myself, in case it's not working, in case it fails. And this, what happened? This is just pissing me off because we've rejected here. Rejected is an M. We're rejecting, but we're not getting to my, to this perfection life. Not getting to our perfection, even though we are rejecting at this level. Type 2. This is the last one. Conscious selling down. Why? This is not giving you, but yet you're getting type 2s, type 1, type 2 again. Buy this towards it, but I'm not going to add that. These are things, these are nuances, these are the discussion. Another reason why I like to show this part of this trading, of this little trade, it is very mechanical, but to also show that there are things I do, there are things you can do to at this discussion that doesn't just feel like you're trading a pattern. This is a type 2, it shows continuation, of course, maybe not in this instance, because this offices. We're 18 level, we're 18 levels, we're not closing above it, we're struggling. I'll say this is a bag, it's not, because there's an expansion. We are failing, but this is a big expansion, of course, but this takes it out. We are failing to close above this, we are failing to expand above this. Rejecting. And I've not gone to 5 minutes. Maybe there's something on the 5 minute I do not know. Would you look at that? Type 1. Okay, maybe not this FEG, but what is happening? Fighting for its life. We are failing to even confirm a type 2. This closed above. Okay, this is the M5. This is the M5 that ran into it. So if it closes here, okay, fair. This is another one that ran into it. CST stops above here. Holding. Same. So if taking a loss, that's the loading. Problem with taking losses is risking to be type 1. We do not buy this. Why? This is our expansion that ran. We've already used it for number 5. We do not buy this. It's an expansion. We close through it with an FEG. This is when we are getting even very excited that our trade is going to win after we got out here. We're looking for a type 2. Don't close above there. Okay, it closed above there. I'm very angry I didn't buy it, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. There's no rule for it that says buy expansion OB. Yes, but we expanded through it. Yes. Anything else that I'm saying to buy this is just a bias to buy. OB. Okay, confirms OB. Sell. Then this OB. This is an OB for something, but this is the trade. This is this will set up sell. Another one. I don't know. Cross it because this has been invalidated. So let's look back at it. It has invalidated. We come back up. All right. Now we are going to buy this type 1. This is not type I. Which one do you want to buy? This. Why do you want to buy? This is above. This expansion happened and ended above the midpoint of this, above the open. I don't want to buy that. This, I'm not seeing a type 2 could continue. I already missed my opportunity. This is the next place I could have bought and held up, but there was no reason to buy. What came? It came back to a sell. Thank you. 33 points. It's very hard sometimes to combine all these things. We've closed. The difference between this is that in this instance, we use as an OB. Yes, it closed, and sometimes I in the past I've said, okay, when we have this, I want a close below this OB to continue down. All right. You see, I'm making an argument. I don't want to buy, and I'm making an argument to buy, even though I don't want to buy. I will not have bought it. But it makes sense. If someone buys it, like, okay, this is an OB, you CST it, you bought it, you're targeting it here. Why? Even though you reject, you felt like this was an expansion out because it's as an OB. So you are saying close below this guy, and now would expand. For me, it's an expansion. We close below with this expansion, even though it's a type 1 again an OB. I do not trust this buy. I do not. This will have taken me out. I do not trust it. I would not put my stop. I'll put my stop here because I do not trust it. So I'll minimize it. I'll be angry that it takes me out because, but okay, let's put that in. But I would not trust this buy. Actually, no, that's wrong. This is not. This is the OB. I would not. I don't want to trade it. It's nice. I would even extend my, but why? I've taken a risk here, but I took this risk because I knew this level was on the cards. That's it. Okay, because we are looking at the previous level. Old one comes back into it. You come back into it again. The stop is easy. It's easy. It has one. It's come back again. This is the last one at a good level. Okay, it's valid. This is valid. Why do I want to risk this? 33, but we had this. We can't have it because it didn't lose. So I'm not adding it as a win because I never believed in it. So 33 again, dumps. Is there an refugee? Yes. Is price going lower? Yes. If we get a type 2. Type 2. I'm desperate for it. But we're not going to have that. Why? Because my range of opportunity was even lower. I wanted to sell. Don't forget that we didn't take all this. Look at that. Did you look at it? This was our range of opportunity. And we had closed for 50 here because we said, even though we saw it and we're like, okay, maybe you would, this rejection will have, because this is too slow, it's causing it. But now, finally, I get a type 2 here. Yes, it went quickly against me, but we've closed this guy. This is it. I know this is on the cards. But then, my 24 points, 17, 20, just below my final range of opportunity. 24 points. It makes sense. It makes total sense. And that's the last trade of the day. What are you doing? Because what are you doing? If you look at that, and I will show you. This is Friday. What? Where there? Oh my God! Wow! Wow! Yes, yes, yes. We opened this week with a bang up. This OB confirmed it here. You came back here. You're saying this is what we're saying about. Okay, you're saying this. You want to expand below this. It's not a buy. If you're holding this, not holding this for 8 points, it can kick you out. You're opening for more because this can still expand. But why do I want to hold this overnight and or being drawdown? I just want a beautiful trade. It's not worth it. So let's add it up. For Friday, 44 plus 57 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 53 plus 36 plus 21 plus 33 plus 24. This is a day that started terribly. So why we cannot fall again for tilt. We can use fixed risk and life will be good. You can trace offset technological or even reach them equal. We started with 2 big losses of 64 points. So I was down $6 at the beginning. It's almost $7 on a 100K account, on a $100 account, and $1,064 on 100K account, 640. So if it's a prop, you're saying every, let's say it's $100 is a $10,000 prop or $100,000 prop. We're using, so we're using $36 is 360. So that would be the $36 is 360. It's not the fastest because we cannot use $36 360 44. So when you win $20, when you win 20 points, it's a $200 trade. Is it going to be fast? No. It's going to be very slow because this wins means that it's times 100. So that would be times 10. So times 10 here would be 1577. Past your proper account because this is 20. When you win this, it should be 1%, half a percent. So when you win this, thing, you'll be up by 5%. You will win 5% and you'll have been down by 6. That's what I'm trying to say. So on this day, you'll be up by this. If you were on a $100 account, this is up by 30% loss. And let's finish this. 28th of, yeah, it was a tough day, but see how it ended. See how it ended. Tough taking trades, but trusting the setup. This is a reminder to just use 101. So if I was having $100 account CFD, of course, on this day I made 200. I lost this. Let's just finish it. So total points in points and losses. So 101 plus 88 plus 57 plus 44 plus 115, 405. Okay, similar to that number. So of course, not all losses are the same. And then for the wins, but this is just to tell me I lost $40, 40%. That's a lot to win. Of course, you wouldn't have taken it, but I've even revised this, putting on the window of opportunity. 45, 295 plus 363 plus 517 plus 328. Wow, surprised, but 6.8. Okay, so that was a 4-to-1 week. So you were down by 4% at a time. You were up by 16% at a time. So if I was doing phase one, so on this day I'm up by 2%. No, let's just do it. On this day I'm 1%, 1%. On this day you're up by 3%, 2%. So on this day you're up by almost 2.5% here, almost 3.5% here. But let us say 3%, 2.5%, 5.5. This is CFD, of course. And on this day I was up by 1, but that's 6%. And on this day I passed 1, 2, 3, 4 trading days. So I've passed. I was given my account maybe instantly, and I continued trading because 2 extra percent. But let's say I didn't trade because I didn't want to, and I started this with big losses, and I'm like, oh my god! But I lost 1%, and then started again. So yeah, by 2%. Heading into the next week, and this was the next week. I was up by 700. Let's say I didn't trade this day, and the second day I was up by 1%. Again, another, actually, let's just say 150, 1.5%. So 1.5, and we're up here by 2. So 1.5, that's 3.5%, 1%, 4%. This is a day you are willing. Why didn't I get my account? Let me get funded. So phase two. So 3.5%, 4%, 5%, and you're feeling it. You're feeling the trades, and you're like, you get your funded account this day. Like, you keep seeing all these trades, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to start. Maybe you took these first few losses here, and then you're like, I'm just going to do it. And you push it. I say we didn't even push it. You started on Friday. And then you'll be pissed off because maybe you took all these losses first. But I'm down by 1%. This is giving me an idea because I'm using small numbers. I'm getting 200%. This is on a 100K account. This is the only time I got 1,000, 530, 200, 400, 280, 220. It's making up. Now on this account on Friday, 167. Let's just say 200, 300. I'm up by 3%. On 100K account, 3,000. Just by taking span. We are talking about days that we are not taking all the trades, and these are very exaggerated numbers in terms of losses. Maybe not. This is giving me ideas. This is keeping me on board, like with a fixed lot size and risk. By just showing up and trusting and not overthinking, having a fixed. And this is a fixed lot. We are not going big on DD and DP lines that we know that do very well. We are using a fixed lot all through for both small ones and big ones. We're using fixed lots. Madness. Madness. If we increase our lot to DD and stuff, maybe we'll be down more, maybe we'll be scared. But let's just say it's even you increase it to this is double. So this is a double position because I'm taking 2 lots, 20 lots, 20 points. So when I get 30 points here, this is a 20 lot on one, this is a 50 lot on one down. So this is a 50-point stop trade. If I get 20, okay, 2 positions are 40. This, let's even say 2 positions. This was a DD, so maybe I don't know how many positions, but when I get this, I think this was a DP or DD, it doesn't matter. This is 20 points, and then the rest gets here. 20 points, the rest got here. 20 points, the rest got here. And this is TPSL, TPSL, unless on the places where we got 20 and we move to stop because they've gone so well. We are eating. This is humbling. This is humbling for me. It's just passing on account of in 2 weeks, and I'm expecting a 4K, a 4% minimum. 2% if it's 2 trades, such that where's the maximum? I think this was the maximum loss because this will have been if you message. But then this is where it changes, and this is the advantage of this. Is on the prop, I'm not because I'm more cautious. This is not because I cannot use 4% on this trade. This is just madness because 4% and 5% down. I cannot risk it. And if I'm risking 4% at 20 points, I've taken half of it, I've closed it. Of course, and most people now want you to risk more than 2%, 4%. So by risking 1%, I'm seeing that I'm getting 200, 400, 250, 400, 160. Just trusting the setup. The accumulation is crazy. This is on the 100K account times 10 using 1 lot. This is if you have a 100,000 account. This is because we are even losing that you are reading this at the equivalent of course, maybe not risky, but if it's an 100,000 personal account, I'm getting crazy because that will be times 100 of these points. It's what we gained. So whatever the difference is, it's just amazing. It's what I'm trying to do. But maybe it's May. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's May. Maybe it's who cares? I do not know. But I'm there to do this for the peace of my mind, to show myself that yes, in 1 week, let's say this is $40. This is with minimum loss. I'm up here $120. I've done 100% of my account. Last week, I did the same thing, 150. So this week, you started with $100, you're up to $200. You didn't increase the risk. You've taken the same thing. Now, in 2 weeks, we've 2x'd our account. $100 is now 300 plus. Your 1,000 is now 3,000 plus. This is insane. Of course, you cannot take all these trades. Half of it. If I take half of it, if I take a third of it, that's 30%. Madness. I'll fake it. 30% gain with one time frame and something that is so silly, not silly, but something that is so straightforward. With rules. God bless you, Quant. God bless you, KX. God bless you, Erica. God bless you, Katrina. You guys are the best. Numbers of trade. For wins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 46, 47, 48, 49. I'm surprised. 50, 51, 52, 54, 56, 59. Oh wow. That's strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This was going to be close. 60, 80 trades. Win rate 80 minus 21. So you want 59 of your 80 trades. 30% win rate. 70% win rate. I don't know how many trades one needs, but 70% win rate across an average of 70% win rate across 160 trades. That is good data. So let's say 15 billion to see, because but it's not up to that 15 just because of all those other trades that comes at the last minute. This is humbling. This gives me food for thought. Really gives me food for thought. Okay. Yeah, it gives me food for thought because at no point, I was thinking about it, even if it's a CFD account, at no point, because CFD, if I'm using, let's say, one lot, or is it 10 lots? I don't know how many lots they allow. Let's say one lot. One lot means that 36 points is 360 knots. So for me to lose 100 points, for me to be down by 1% of the day, I would have taken 3 losses. 3 losses and I'm down 1% of the day. That is nothing. I'll fake it. This, I don't know if they allow, but yeah. Because if that would be 10 lots, maybe 10 lots, if they allow it. It's like depending on the broker. It's like even if it's 1 minute, I don't know how you guys calculate, but I don't know. It is truly humbling for me. It is. It is. It is. And even if I do not, even if I just get half of this trade, this is 1,600. If it's 800 plus 200, that's 6% in a week. And yet, of course, it requires a lot of screen time. I know, but lots of screen time, but showing up, and not being crazy. Okay.